Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe with JAC Baseball Collector coming back at you with another video. And I'm keeping the prospect theme going. I know I kind of screwed up on one of my last videos thinking that Panini Contenders was a prospect-based product, and it wasn't. Big mess up by me, but I think it was, still a pretty fun rip. But today I've got what is definitely a prospect product, a minor league product. 2021 Topps Pro Debut Hobby Box. I was actually over by my LCS. I don't go there too often anymore. Their selection is a little bit sparse. Their prices are a little bit high for my liking. But I was going to a pizza place with my wife and my parents and my little one in the same center. And I said, let me pop in for a minute to see what's in there. We'll bring the little guy in because they're also like a toy shop and hobby shop. And he was looking at trains and other things. And I was looking at what they had, and I checked out comps on Pro Debut because I've been meaning to pick up a box, compared to what they're selling for on eBay, and they were, comparable or just under. So I was like, give me a box of that. So it's definitely a fun product. Like I said, didn't open much except for like kind of one-off packs this year that were in various, boxes and other things I picked up. So I got this hobby box. You get your 4 autographs. The difference with the hobby format is that these do not have the chrome cards. When folks were opening this a few months back, you may have seen the jumbo version where they had only 3 autographs but had some very nice looking chrome cards in there. Whereas here will just be, I believe, just all paper cards. So you get yourself 4 autographs in the box. So at under $100 a box, you definitely can do worse than 4 autos. So we'll try to get that on the backdrop. This table does not go all the way back to the wall, so there's a very good chance that falls off the back. But let's get to ripping. You're looking for all your big prospects from this year. Wander will have cards in here, Blaze Jordan, whole host of names. I'm sure we'll know when we see him. There's one right off the top, guy that I really like, Adley Rushman. I believe he was just ranked in Baseball America and maybe also in MLB Pipeline as the #1 prospect in baseball. 100% expect him to be up with the big club this year for the Orioles. Top catching prospect, top prospect, maybe overall. Like him a lot. So there's a nice J.J. Bleday power insert. Colt Keith, Forrest Whitley. I wonder if this guy's ever going to get healthy for the Astros. Hearn, and then as Nick Matton there. But yeah, Adley's a guy I definitely like quite a bit. He films a lot of videos on the Baseball Bat Bros. I don't know if anyone's familiar with those guys. As a baseball junkie myself, and there's a nice Austin Martin back in his Blue Jays uni. He was the number 5 draft pick last year, so this is kind of like his quote unquote Bowman first version of a Pro Debut card. Just not a Bowman first, but a Pro Debut first. So that's a pretty nice one. But yeah, this YouTube channel, the Baseball Bat Bros. What is this? Major scale. Nice Drew Waters there. They review different baseball bats, wood, metal, all different kind of stuff. They do a bunch of fun stuff, home run derbies, all this stuff. And just as a baseball junkie myself, a guy who played well into his 20s and was just his buddies and in men's leagues and other things. I love stuff like that. So I watch their videos from time to time, and I think they're from that kind of like Pacific Northwest region, and they do a lot of stuff with guys from Oregon State over there, and they film videos with Adley once in a while, and it's definitely a lot of fun. I think they just did a home run derby with him, and he just like demolished these other guys who are all they're all good ball players, college level or better ball players. There's a nice Nick Gonzalez. But Adley, being the #1 prospect in baseball, just absolutely obliterated them. It was so fun to watch. And he just seems like a really cool, like chill guy. So he is one I'm definitely looking forward to. And despite being on a division rival, Orioles from my Yankees, will certainly be rooting for him in his career. All right, let's see what else we got here. Justin Lang, Mackenzie Gore. It's not a bad one. Pretty cool Tom Glavine throwback. So this is like a minor league baseball throwback card. Look at him. He's got, I think, braces in that picture. Or is it just that his teeth look a little funky? Can't tell. Don't think he actually has braces. Might just be the way the photo is. But very cool. Was just watching a Braves kind of like documentary about the late 80s, early 90s Braves, and ultimately their World Series team on MLB Network just earlier today, actually. Grant Levine there. So we're a handful of packs in. I think there's 24 in this box, something like that. Still looking for that first autograph. Vukovic. Travis Swaggerty there. Oh, here's going to be the first auto. Yeah, very nice. A blue auto. William Holmes. Blue auto numbered to 150. So, pitcher, not too familiar with him. Looks like he pitched minimally 24 innings to a 5.18 ERA back in 2019. Let's see how old he's. It looks like a 5th rounder drafted in 2018. Going to be 22 this year. Or, still pretty young. Has a chance to show some upside. It's actually he was born in December of 20, so this is gonna be his age 21 season. So still relatively young, but cool to get a true blue autograph nonetheless. There's Clayton Beater, Hayden Cantrell. Very nice Spencer Torkelson right there. His very first pro debut card, the #1 overall draft pick last year. That is definitely a good one to get. So we're getting some of the very big names. Like that quite a bit. Jeremy Pena, Tyler Gentry, Royce Lewis. I think this guy, he tear his ACL or something at the very beginning of the season. Just missed the whole year. He's a guy who just has so much promise, but he needs to figure it out, needs to get on the field. There's an Adinso Reyes. He's a decent chase. Antonio Gomez from my Yankees. Brian Mata. And then a Julio Rodriguez. Very nice. That's a nice one. The Mariners could really have quite the outfield with Kelenic, Rodriguez, and even Kyle Lewis, who I'm not particularly high on. I'm not a huge Kyle Lewis guy. There's that William Holmes again. He's a pitcher and DH, so maybe he's that's pretty cool that he's a two-way player, actually. Maybe he'll click on one way or the other. I'm not particularly high on Kyle Lewis. I think he was a little overrated in 2020. I think he won the Rookie of the Year award. There's a nice Marco Luciano. Cody Hosey Power. Nice Wander. So we've gotten ourselves a Austin Martin, a Rushman, a Torkelson, and now a Wander. So, we still got 3 autos to go. So some of these guys are going to be coming down off the showcase, but bunch of nice names to show off up there. Very cool. But yeah, I'm not the biggest Kyle Lewis guy. Thought he was a little bit overrated, and he probably played a little bit above his skill level in that first season. He came a little bit back down to earth in 2021. I think he battled some injuries, but even if he's an average major league player, that's going to be quite the outfield with those guys if they live up to any kind of potential. There's a Justin Foscue, 14th overall pick. Jordan Wogu. I think it's Wogu. Could be wrong. Logan Gilbert there. All right, well, our first stack is down, and we still have 3 autographs to go. And we haven't even really seen any color yet, so we might be getting something. I see something here. Looks like some sort of gold. We'll see what that's going to be. That could be a very nice card. Christopher Morrell. I've seen a lot of him in these prospect products. Heston Kjerstad, #2 overall pick. That's a nice one. Jordan Adams. Soderstrom. He's storming up the prospect ranks as well. I know there's a guy in the, I believe, Professor Collector group, or one of the Facebook hobby groups that I'm in, who is a big Tyler Soderstrom collector, who's buying up all his stuff for a while there. Patino and Nick Lofton. And what is this gold going to be? Don't recognize him. Is it Patrick Bailey? Alec Thomas, gold. Numbered to 50. Oh, very nice. Low numbered. I was literally just saying, wasn't I? I was just saying, I wonder if we're going to snag any color here. And we snag a gold of Alec Thomas. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Numbered to 50. Very low numbered. Very cool. And we still got our autos to go. That one doesn't even have any ink on it. All right, let's see what we got here. Shea Langoliers, another guy who I feel like has been hanging around in these prospect-driven products for a while. Victor Mesa. Oh, sweet Andy Pettitte. I like that one. Very cool for my Yankees. The Prince William Cannons. So this must have been a Prince William Cannons. I don't remember this being our farm system, but that was probably early 90s before I was really following minor league in any real capacity. Very cool card. Like that one a lot. Jared Kelly, Bryce Terang, Jordan Westberg, 30th overall last year, and a Darryl Collins. Who is this on the cover here? Is that C.J. Abrams? I think it might be C.J. Yeah, C.J. Abrams. It says it on the box right there in the background. C.J. Abrams, the cover boy. Let's see if we can pull one of his cards. Maybe a nice autograph. There's Patrick Bailey. That's who I thought that other card was of. Ooh, Luis Angel Acuna. Autograph. Very nice. Very nice. Ronald Acuna's little brother. Base auto. Very, very sweet. I'd say he's probably one of the better ones to get in the set. We'll start moving some stuff around here. We'll bring Mr. Austin Martin down into the good pile, but off the showcase. We'll leave our parallel and our auto and our Torque and Wander up there. Wander Mania is only a couple of weeks away. Everyone's going to be going crazy looking for those Wander rookie cards and tops. They're going to print so much of it that it's not going to be particularly hard to find Wander rookies in tops. But it's the autographs and the parallels and other things that people are really going to be after. I'm still working on my 2021 Topps Chrome auto set. I think I'm maybe a third of the way there. I've taken a little bit of a pause. I've been trying to work on a few other projects as part of my collection recently. But once we get past Series 1, I'll probably continue trying to pick a number of those up. There's a nice Alexander Vargas for my Yanks. Keep trying to pick a number of those up, but I'm just thinking ahead to 2022 and I can't even imagine what the Wander Franco rookie auto, even just the base, is going to cost. I mean, that's going to be an astronomical price for that card. So, maybe you get lucky and you can pull it or trade for it or something, find a good deal, but I mean the cost of that card is going to be crazy. There's a nice Mackenzie Gore Heat insert. First time we've seen that insert set. That's pretty nice. Who is this? Milan Tolentino. Don't know him. There's a nice Jarred Kelenic right there. Probably one of his last prospect cards. And a Bobby Witt Jr. Very nice pack. Kelenic and Bobby Witt Jr. Very sweet. Assuming the Major League season gets underway at some normal time, we're still locked out as of the point at which I'm filming this. But, assuming we have a normal season, it sounds like Bobby Witt Jr. may end up breaking camp with the Royals, which would be really nice. There's an Ed Howard. That's a good one. And another nice Jarred Kelenic, the major scale, showing his progression from, it looks like through 2019. 2019 to 2019 to 2019, all the different teams he played for. As he rose through the ranks relatively quickly for the Seattle Mariners there. But yeah, it sounds like, Bobby Witt Jr. is a major candidate to break camp immediately, as Shane Baz, immediately with the team, Kansas City Royals, which would be really cool to see. I mean, that would, both for the hobby and just for baseball in general. This guy's a hell of a talent. He's a lot of fun to watch, in the hobby. That'll just mean we'll see his rookie card later on, so that's just going to be a hell of a rookie class if that turns out to be the case. You're going to have Bobby Witt probably in some sort of update. You're going to have Wander. I mean, who knows who else kind of emerges as a big rookie from this year. But this definitely has, 2018 or 2019 level rookie class written all over it. Obviously 2018, you have your Soto, Acuna, even some, Ohtani, even other guys like Glaber. 2019, you have your obvious big four. Oh, sweet Derek Jeter. Like that one a lot. That one's going right in the PC. Doing well. That's the Tampa Yankees. Definitely recognize that one. Yep, Tampa Yankees. It's, I believe, our A-ball team. Has been for a long, long time. Very cool. Pete Crow Armstrong right there, 19th overall pick. He's with the Cubbies now. He's part of the Javi Baez deal. Ramos, there's a nice Austin Hendrick. Have a very cool Bowman auto of him from earlier this year. Or I guess I should say last year, 2021 Bowman. 12th overall pick. I like that one. But yeah, 2019, obviously everyone knows all the big names. Tatis, Vladdy Jr., Alonso, Eloy. I mean, just a bunch of them from 2019. So, you know, those were some really strong draft classes, or really strong rookie classes, I should say. 2020, you know, pretty good. Bo Bichette, Luis Robert, Jordan. Don't think they quite have the, not quite the strength of those other two, but they might be getting there. I mean, those guys are very good players. And then 2021 had a very deep rookie class. A lot of, you know, solid players, but none that were that, like, you know, really amazing player. Let's see what this one is. I saw it. It's going to be Jeff Criswell. Yeah, Jeff Criswell autograph. It was our next auto. So, is he worthy of the showcase? 58th overall pick? I'm going to keep him to the side here. We'll keep Wander and Torkelson up there on the showcase for now. We should be chasing one more auto. Maybe we'll luck up and get some more color. But yeah, the 2021 rookie class, pretty good. I mean, you know, Hayes, Kellenick, Vaughn, Dahlbeck, Mountcastle, Adele. I mean, there's just like a million guys, and none of them really India, you know, none of them really emerged as quite like that superstar class and burst out of the scene like some of these other ones. There's Noel V. Marte. He's a good one. Surging up the prospect ranks. And we did get some more color. A Jagger Haynes. Jagger Haynes blue, number to 150. So, not familiar with Jagger Haynes. Let's check him out. 5th round pick in 2020. So, I think that 2020 draft was only 5 rounds, actually. So, he was one of the later picks for the Padres in the 2020 draft. Left-handed pitcher, it looks like. Carson Tucker, Carlos Rodriguez, and a Trent Devereaux. So we got 6 packs left, I think. Still chasing that last autograph. Owen Cassie. Alfonso Reyes, or Alfonso Rivas, I should say. There's an Aaron Sabato. He's a decent one, right out of UNC. Tristan Casas power insert. Jake Vogel. Evan Carter, James Beard, and a Grayson Rodriguez. So yeah, let me know who down in the comments below. I'm curious to hear, like, you know, other than Wander and potentially Bobby Witt, who do you guys think are going to be the, you know, kind of big rookies in 2021 products this year? You know, Vidal Brujan is also going to be in Series 1. He was probably the other particularly notable name that I saw, but no one else really jumped out to me. But I could be forgetting guys from the checklist. There's a nice Max Meyer, 3rd overall pick. Ronnie Mauricio, he's a decent one. Kobe Mayo, and a Hunter Green. I'm trying to think of who else is due to make their debut. I guess Adley in theory could be a guy. Also an update series, depending on how quickly he gets called up, if he gets called up relatively quickly. So that could be a big one. I mean, this could be definitely a big year. Like I said, this could be a very big year for rookies. There's Vidal Brujan, speaking of the devil. Jordan Walker. Matthew Liberator, Tanner Burns, and a Mariel Bautista. I don't know if there are short prints or photo variations or anything in here. I just, you know, this, for whatever reason, this picture just kind of looked like it would be a photo variation type. I'm sure it's not. You know, just looking at it, it was at the very end of the pack, 58, yeah. I mean, it's not. It just looked like it could be. I don't know if that really exists in this product or not. I'll have to go back and check the old checklist on Baseball Card PDA or one of those sets to see what kind of gimmicks they have in this set. Looks like we're going to have an insert. Casas, Arias. Oh, cool. A Willie Mays from the Millers. The Minneapolis Millers. So I don't know if that's a minor league team or a Negro League team. I assume it's a minor league team. They do have the same exact color scheme as the old New York and San Francisco Giants. So it's probably where he played his minor league ball before finally coming up. Ginn. There's a nice Robert Hassel, 8th overall pick. And then a Nick Sweeney. All right, 2 packs to go. We're still chasing a final autograph. So let's see if it's going to come down to the last pack. Looks like it's going to be in this one. So we'll set that one to the side for the moment. We'll let the drama build. We'll open this pack. See if we can get ourselves any more color or anything like that. No, looks like just a base, and then we'll get to that auto. Josh Young. Antone Antone Kelly, Reed Detmers. It's not a bad little prospect there for, I believe, the Angels. Miguel Vargas, Dylan Dingler, and a J.J. Bleday. He's a nice one as well. He was a very high pick in, I believe, 2019. Yeah. He was the Marlins' first pick in 2019. I think he was like second or third overall. Pretty high. Whatever it was pretty high. So there's our auto. We'll move it to the back. Let's see what we got here. Jamari Baylor, Nick Lodolo, O'Neal Cruz, Glenn Allenhill Jr., Brennan Davis. This guy's surging up the prospect ranks as well. Yeah, he looks like a grown-ass man in that picture. Look at that. You know, he's pretty young, though. he's born in 99, so he'll be, what, 21, 22 this year. Still very young, but he looks like a man. He's a good one. There's our cover boy, C.J. Abrams. Very cool. Our last card here is going to be a Sandy Gaston. Then we'll use C.J. Abrams to block. Let's see what this last one is going to be. An auto of, is that Bobby? No, it's Tyler Gentry. I saw the KC, I saw the batter, and I said, is that Bobby Witt Jr.? Would have lost it, but it is Tyler Gentry. 3rd round pick from the Royals in 2020. Man, if only that could have been Bobby Witt Jr., that would have been sick. So not too shabby. You know, we pulled some pretty nice stuff here. You know, I'm just going through this pile real quick. There's a color. There's the Jeter. There's the Austin Martin. There's the Pettit. There's the Adley. You know, I'm going to put this, you know, just a nice, this is my stack of nice stuff. You know, I always kind of show that off at the end just to show you kind of how big of a stack I've got of what the quote-unquote nice cards. But yeah, we had the Jagger Haynes True Blue parallel numbered to 150. We had the Adley and the Austin Martin, just base cards, which were pretty cool. The Sweet Derek Jeter for the PC, one of the guys I collect as a big Yankee fan. And then as far as just, you know, other nice base cards go, we have Wander Mania, and Spencer Torkelson, the #1 overall pick from 2020. We had another parallel of Alec Thomas. Alec? Yeah, Alec. I always say, is Alec or Alex? It's Alec Thomas from the Diamondbacks system. A gold, numbered to 50. So he's supposed to be a decent prospect. I don't think he's anything. I don't think he's an amazing prospect. I'm not sure if he's a top 100 prospect, but he's a decent player. But it's a gold parallel, still pretty low number to 50. Then we had these two autos that we pulled on the latter half of the box. A Jeff Criswell, who was the 58th overall pick in 2020. Looks like he was out of Michigan. That's actually pretty cool. I'm a Michigan football fan, so pretty cool to see that he is from the University of Michigan. Had a pretty good career with them. Faltered a little bit in 2020, but obviously they didn't play very much. So a nice Jeff Criswell auto for the Athletics. The Tyler Gentry auto, who I recognize that name. Probably just seen him in other products, Bowman and other things. But he had 18 homers for Walters State Community College. Had a very nice OPS. Yeah, and then he went to Alabama after that. Played in the Cape Cod League. Post Offensive Thunder, yeah. So he's definitely not a bad little player. Ended up playing at Bama and being a 3rd round pick for the Royals. Wish it was a Bobby Witt Jr., like I said, but, you know. We had this blue auto, True Blue, number to 150 of William Holmes, a pitcher/DH, who was a 5th rounder in 2018. So he's starting to get up there. Looks like he was drafted out of high school. But we'll see if he ever becomes anything there. And then the big pull, this was probably our best auto for sure, was the Luis Angel Acuna, brother to Ronald Acuna Jr., shortstop in the Rangers system. His autograph out of Pro Debut, his very first Pro Debut card, and an autograph to boot. So very, very sweet. This is such a fun product. You know, the jumbo version of this with the chromes is also awesome. The price is super affordable. You know, I would say definitely go out and get one of these if you guys are looking for something to rip with, like, no new products coming out for a few weeks here. While you're waiting for Series 1, if you're just itching to rip something, definitely go try to snag one of these. They're just a lot of fun. All right, I know this one ran a little long today, so I appreciate everyone who stuck around, saw all the autos, saw what this product had to offer. Definitely will be back to you later this week. I think I have a Bowman Platinum video I'm going to drop. Opened up some of that, keeping kind of the prospect theme going. But yeah, hopefully baseball's back soon. I will see you guys in the next video. And in the meantime, hit that subscribe and like button. And then we will, like I said, see you on the next one. All right, thanks a lot. Take care.